Fire smoking mirrors, my loud pack buddies. This is Queen.Zi with Queen.Zi Tarot. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I just wanted to come and do a quick reading on the divine masculine, divine feminine. All right, we're gonna be checking in to see what our divine masculine has going on. I did get some channel messages that I'm going to be discussing with you guys. But I did pull some cards. The first one that I pulled as an oracle is to be fair. So this is about, somebody reaching their justice. Your divine masculine is reaching their justice. Divine feminine, you will get victory in this situation. All right. And new life is beginning. All right. There's a new life for you just ahead of all of this. Okay. So make sure you guys are paying attention to the signs. It is divine timing. All right. So let's get into it. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. This is a BYOB channel. That means bring your own blunts and smoke that shit. I am available for personal readings. Make sure you guys check me out on my website. These are general messages for all signs. Energies and roles can be reversed. Time is fluid. Inhale what resonates. Exhale the rest. All right. So let's see what's going on with our divine masculine. All right. So some of the channel messages that I got today was thug, the hate you gave, life, little infants fucks everybody, Tupac, sabotaged, pack, live by the gun, die by the gun, jail, rape, multiple chances, tower, record, Snoop Dogg, America's Most Wanted, self-destructive path, Vegas, fights, hanging out, contentment, loyalty to mass, friends say, loved ones say, world say. So starting off with the thug, the hate you gave. So when you guys were in this connection, this person was really hateful towards you, really spiteful towards you. They may have did a lot of projection towards you, and this made you feel as though it's not fair, and it made you start to build up this anger, this resentment that eventually turned into hate. But this hate, you used it to empower yourself, but in their mind you were portraying yourself as this thug type person, this person with this hard outer shell, this person that don't really care about life, who loyalty is to things that's destructive to them. But just like Tupac, Tupac is known for his what they call faking his death or living this double life. It wasn't until after Tupac died that so much, came out about, how much of an intellectual person he was, and, how he wanted betterment for his people and for the community, but when Tupac was out here wilding on these streets and living his best life, everybody was, cheering for him. Like, yeah, you a thug, you had people that cheered for him, and then you had them people that, labeled him. But again, when we're talking about labels, this is something that, Tupac, made sure that he, always associated himself with this thug label. But to an outsider looking in, he looked like he was, corrupt. And so this is how your person is taking you. Like, you're this sweet person deep down inside. You got this hard outer shell because of life and because of the things you've been through. But deep down inside, like, you're this really sweet, compassionate, intelligent person. So with with the pack is, I feel as though this person may have made a pact with someone or a group of people, to or it was to impress their pack, to destroy you, or do things to make themselves look bigger than what they were to this group of people. Live by the gun, die by the gun. you know to be fair, how you live is how you're gonna die. If you do things to people, you're gonna die with people doing things to you. One thing Tupac did, he lived by the gun. He always preached, Second Amendment rights. He always talked about, defending yourself against the man, against the system, and so he died again with the system, under the arms of the system that he talked so much shit about, and that's why his investigation never really went nowhere, because he had way too many songs talking shit about cops. Let's just be real. So they felt like shit, to be fair, let this motherfucker, just let it go, moving on. Jail and rape. Some people are going to be punished for some of the things that they took from you. Some of the things that, they violently took from you. It may not, some of you guys may have literally have been raped. And if you have, I apologize. I'm so sorry that that happened to you. But some of you guys, these people are snatching things from you, taking things that belong to you, taking your innocence, taking, your stability, taking things that belong to you. Okay, multiple chances. A lot of these people have had multiple chances to stop. They've had multiple chances to do the right thing. They've had multiple chances to, do something different, and they chose to sabotage you. They chose to, keep going this way. And it's been multiple chances and multiple times that you probably was asking them questions like, yo, what's going on? Everything good? And they never said anything. They never confessed. Tower. Now I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so I remember when Tupac got locked up in Atlanta, he was locked up in the Cobb County jail. I wasn't able to see the jail back then, but as I got older and was able to drive, and I used to go in that area, I remember looking over there at the Cobb County jail, and it just looking like a tower. Like it's like 17, 20 floors tall. It has very small windows, which makes the building look even bigger. It's right there on the corner, all of these barbed wires and stuff. And so it just seems like it's an uncomfortable trap. You feel me? Like it's just probably like a difficult place to be locked up in, especially being so close to the highway, seeing all the cars and the traffic go by. It has to be hard. Hold on one second. Let me find my charger cord. Man, where did I put it? Let me go get it. It might be up. I can't even find my charger right now. That is crazy. And it don't even go nowhere. That is super crazy. Where is it? That's crazy. Is this it? Is this it? Okay. Yes, I found it. Yes. I was in here cleaning up. So let me hurry up for my laptop to go out, because it's some bullshit. All right. So anyway, so the other thing about the records is, when I said jail, that confirms a jail. Somebody may be going to jail for some of the things that they've done to you. Okay. Some people may be getting incriminating records. Your divine masculine may be a male, may be a leader like Tupac, or trying to be a leader. They may have some type of following. They may have some type of notoriety about them, and this person is, their record, their reputation will be stained because of the things that they've done to you. Okay. The next message was Snoop Dogg in that video, America's Most Wanted. And the thing about the America's Most Wanted video was that, Tupac was literally at that time wanted by the police. So to hear him make a song about being wanted by the police is something else. So this person may even be telling people that it is in their pack, in their circle, like, I'm doing this fuck shit. I know this person gonna call the police. I know I'm gonna go to jail behind this, and they still doing it. But Snoop, when Pac died, Snoop was one of the people that was the most affected by Pac's death. And so I feel like your divine masculine, when this balls down and all of this shit come and hit them, I feel like they're gonna have their Snoop Dogg moment. They're gonna have that moment where when you see the interview where Pac was talking about, the last moments he spent with uh, Tupac, you could see like the pain in that brother's eyes. Like you could see like the hurt. Like it was a real bond and friendship there. And so it was a real connection there. And just like with your divine masculine, it's a real connection between you feminine and your divine masculine. But he got this lifestyle that he has to keep up that is detrimental to his life. It's detrimental to, the things that he probably really wants. He's been doing things that goes against what the universe has in store. He's been trying to play God. And so he got to face them consequences. Okay. And no disrespect to Snoop. I love Snoop to death, but it hurts Snoop because he probably had told. I can see just by looking at the hurt in Snoop's eyes, like I can see Snoop having a conversation with Pop before all of that, before the America's Most Wanted video. Like, bruh, like we got to make this money, bro. We got to be around for each other. Like, you need to slow down, calm down. I got your back. Like, I could just see Snoop being like a real nigga like that to Pop. But again, just like your divine masculine, you probably telling your divine masculine like, "Yo, hey, I got your back, bro. Just chill. Just let all of that extra shit go. It's time to, let that rah rah shit go." But again, Pac was on that self-destructive path, and it wasn't nothing that Snoop could have said, to stop whatever was going on in Pac's mind. It wasn't nothing that nobody could have said. And the same thing with your divine masculine. Right before Pac got shot, remember he went to go see a fight in Vegas and wound up getting in the fight in the lobby. So your person is going through all kind of fights and battles and quarrels, getting in to other people's arguments, fights, battles, and quarrels. Like that. It's just a lot of chaos surrounding the divine masculine at this time, But also, he left after having a fight, changed his clothes to go hang out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the things that your divine masculine is experiencing and going through, it's not affecting him. He's still going on his life as though nothing just happened. Being content with, fucking up, doing dumb shit. But guess what? The universe is cracking down on all of this stuff. The universe is not allowing us to be loyal to masks and facades anymore. And your divine masculine has a mask, and he has something that he needs to reveal to you. And that's what this new life card is about. Waking up from the sleep, seeing a person for who they really are, the truth being revealed. Okay. But going back real quick to what Tupac's friends said through interviews, they always said how articulate Pac was, and how great of a person he was, and how he wanted to make the world a better place. And so and that was Pac's intentions. However, Pac's intentions and Pac's shadow side collided, and the shadow side won. The same thing with your divine masculine. They might be a good person and have done a lot of dumb shit that, because they never learned a lesson, now the universe is stepping in and the universe is cracking that whip. But that don't mean that this person is not remorseful. But sometimes it's too much done been done that I'm sorry is good enough. And that's when it takes a physical loss, money, houses, relationships, sometimes life, good health. You know, Tupac's mom was always saying how how much of a beautiful soul he was. You know, all of his friends. I don't remember if Pac had a girlfriend that ever spoke up at the time of his death. I'm not sure. I never seen a girlfriend on an interview or nothing like that. But I can just remember a lot of, people close to him that had something to do with him was just saying how, he was a beautiful spirit, and that, he didn't get a chance to live out the true meaning of his legacy. And the same thing with your divine masculine. Because they not making the right decisions, because they not dealing with their shadow self in a productive way, it is, consuming them, and it's consuming them at a fast rate. And so it don't matter if he was a good person or not. He did not change his dynamics to show a different side. He kept that mask, he kept that facade on all the way into his bitter end, to his death. And so the same thing with your divine masculine. And a lot, and you and your divine masculine may well be in y'all 30s. Y'all may be in y'all late 30s. Y'all may be middle age. Y'all may not be, young kids. And so this person has had multiple chances to to fix things, but they cared more about what the world said than what their purpose in life was. And so that created the self-destruction and the end for Pac. It don't matter who pulled the trigger. Pac set himself up. Now I love Pac to death, but at the end of the day, we gotta call an ace a spade. And he did not make the right choices when it mattered. He was more of a hindsight 2020. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it, versus I ain't do it because I know better. And that's where your divine masculine is. Now, again, I am not a Pac hater. I love him. I love hip hop. I grew up listening to Pac. Matter of fact, the night that I heard that Pac passed away, I had a dream about Pac. I had a dream that Pac came to visit me. So, I mean, I'm just going to be real. I was about 16 years old. So I was old enough to have been listening to Pac, buying Pac albums and all that. I was a fan. However, you know, I had to learn myself that I had embraced that part of my life too. Like when I was listening to Pac, I was out there, man. I was in them streets. I was doing that shit. I was kicking ass to take a dance. But at the end of the day, I did realize that that was self-destructive, and that was only going to land me two places: either dead or in jail. And so I learned myself to, not even look at any options that was going to have me bound. Death is a binding and jail is a binding. So I start looking at the spiritual light, and I start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Because when you don't understand your shadow side and you don't deal with them demons will overcome you. And that's what Pac did. His demons had overcome him. That don't take away from his musical genius and all the positive aspects of his life. But we can learn more from his failures than we can ever learn from his successes in Pac's situation. Where did he fail? That's how we can win. If you're divine masculine, if you are a divine masculine or you're divine masculine, share this video with them, because they need to fix some things in their life. Because just like Pop, soon as you think it ain't knocking at your door, it's knocking at your door. It's time for us to take hold of the messages when it is time for us to take hold. Someone's been doing some shady shit, and it's about to backfire all at one time. And it could be, and Pac was shot. Let's just be real. Whoever it is, divine masculine, you could be doing something, wind up getting shot, or it happening instantly where you don't even get a chance to linger in the hospital. So take a lesson from Pac. Get your shit straight. Clean your nose, man. You fucking up women, children, and generations. Because if you in your 30s, you probably got kids. You fucking them up. Guess what? They gonna have kids that's fucked up. So let's wake up. You know what I'm saying? And let's really start moving forward to being better people. Well, anyway, peace, light, and love, family. I gotta go. Hope this message is a blessing. Leave me a message and let me know how it resonates. Mwah.